Hello everyone, my name is Yagnesh Mode and welcome to our channel. In this video, we're going to learn another use case of Subgrid. Before we start, don't forget to check out our Instagram page, same name, same us, and thank you for your love and support on our videos. Now let's start. So if you see that here we have a really very nice looking image, and we'll try to develop something like this using a grid CSS. So now let's start developing this thing. So in this thing, first of all, I'll take one section, and inside of the section I'll take a cards div. So div.card is there, so this is card div. And if you see that we have a two sections here, left, right, and the right hand side, so I'll take a left section, div dot card underscore underscore left, and div dot card underscore underscore right. So we have a two sections. In the left section we have a title as well as a description. So what I'll add h3, and in the h3 what I'll do is I'll give the class name card underscore underscore title, and in the p tag I'll require the p tag, and I'll add a card underscore underscore description for this particular p tag. And in the h3 I'll add lorem 3, so it will add the 3 words, and here in the p tag I'll add the lorem 8, it will going to add 8 words. So right now you can see that we have really very nice looking h2, h3 as well as the p tag, right? And in the card right section we have a 4 images. So what I'll do is I'll take a 4 images, so I'll add the div and the card underscore underscore image, right? So here you can see that, but I require the 4 divs here, so I'll require multiply by 4, so we have a 4 images. So what I'll do is in the card image, first of all I'll apply the CSS for the card image. So what I'll do is dot card image, and here I'll apply aspect ratio 1 by 1, which is square, okay, and I'll apply the background color coral. Okay, so this thing I'm going to apply, so you can see that we have something like this, but that's completely okay, right? So here we have a card image. Now let's start with developing this thing. So first of all I'll do one thing like this way here. So in the CSS, in the section, what I'll do is I'll apply the background color, which is white. So I'll apply background color white, and I required some padding as well. So padding will be the 1 rem here. So this is the padding, and here what I'll do is let me comment out this thing right now. So it will look something like this way, and I'll apply the border radius as well. So border radius 0.5 rem, that's completely fine. So we have a really very nice looking card here. Now in the section we have a card. So what I'll do is in the card I require the display grid, right? So this is display grid. So now in the display grid we require the total how many columns? Let's see that. So if you see that in the right hand side we require 3 columns for the images, 1, 2 and the 3. So and the left hand side, if you see that, you know, I have to take 3 columns in the left hand side as well. So total we require the 6 columns. So I'll go back in the card and I'll take here grid template column repeat 6 1 fr. So you can see that we have 6 columns here. Now what I want to do is I want to divide this card in 2 parts. One is the left side and second is the right side. So in the left side I want to merge 3 columns, and the right side also I have to merge 3 columns. So what I'll do is and here I will write is, and here I will write card underscore underscore left and dot card underscore underscore right. So this particular CSS will be applied in the both places. So here I'll apply grid column and span 3, right? So you can see that we have divided this thing in a 2 spans. Now what next I need to do is in this particular CSS in the right hand side, in the card right hand side, we required another grid within a grid. So that is we required a subgrid. So what I'll do is for the card right, card underscore underscore right, what I need to do is I'll write a display grid here, another grid, and inside of the grid what I need to do is I need to apply display grid template columns, and here in the grid template columns I require the subgrid. Okay, so we have achieved this subgrid. Now what I want to do is I require the in the right hand side we require the card image. So here in the card image I'll apply the aspect ratio 1 by 1, which is a square, So here I'm going to apply 1 by 1 square and the background color coral. So you can see that we have this kind of UI, and of course I required the gap as well. So here I'll apply the gap, which is I'll take a same apply the same gap in the both the grids. So here I'll apply the 0.5 rem, and the same gap I'll apply in this card as well. So yeah, so you can see that we have a nice looking kind of UI. I want this content in the center. So in order to apply this content in the center, what I need to do is I require the align items, and if I apply the align item center, so you can see that my content, this left hand side content in the vertical center, right? So this thing we have achieved here. And another thing what I want to do is I want this title and the description text align center. So what I need to do is next is in the card left, I require is, and in the card we have a card underscore title, and another thing is dot card underscore description, and both the thing will be the text align center. So you can see that we have a text align center for both the text. So that's we have achieved. And one more thing I want to achieve in this particular card left, which is I'll apply some padding inside of that. So here I'll apply dot card left, and what next I'll do is I'll apply padding, which is 1 rem maybe. So you can see that we have a 1 rem padding. So now we are almost set. So what next I want to do is I want to display something like this way. So I want to deal with the third as well as the fourth image. So what next I will do is in the card image, and the nth child, and here I'll apply the third, and one more I'll take is the card image, and one more I'll take a 4 here, right? So what I'll do is first of all I required grid column here. So I want to merge in third one. I'll write a grid column. Okay, so grid column, and I'll apply merge two things, span 1, and the grid row, I merge two things. So here I'll write a span 2, right? So you can see that still we are there only. Okay, and here I'll apply the grid column and the span 2, right? So here we have done something like this way here. Okay, so I think we have merged the things. Now what I want to do here is that the aspect ratio for this image right now it's a 1 by 1. So here 1 by 1 will not going to work. So if I want 2 by 1 here, so I'll apply the aspect ratio here, aspect ratio 2 by 1. So you can see that this is set. And another thing what I want to do is I want to write the aspect ratio 1 by 2 for this thing. So here the aspect ratio will be 1 by 2, right? So here we got the data here, but you can see that we are little bit short for 1 by 2. So what I need to do is additionally I need to give additional height which is 100%. So this additional height gave the proper UI. So you can see that we are almost set, but here in the right hand section we have to write overflow hidden in cases, right? If it is going outside of that particular grid, so it will look okay, right? So right now you can see that this is working perfectly fine, and you can see that this is looking awesome, right? So yeah, we have achieved what we want to achieve here using a subgrid, and that's it for this video. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. See ya.